Yeah, she's a bit dirty. I made it out here. Good running truck though. Stupid birds have seen the whatever of the best of it. It's nice to get out of the house a little bit and go for a drive. I thought this truck was small until I hopped in this one. It's just like, woo! Man alive, she's huge. It's really a big truck compared to my old Ford over there. I think this one steps out bigger than the other one. Let's see right here. My mom opened the door here and it was a windy day and it hit somebody else's door and it just put a little tiny dent in there and a little bit of paint off of there. I parked up here so you wouldn't go in the engine. Oh, I tell you. This is my cat that I took into my house here, and I didn't want to park down there because every time I want to start my pickup she's in the engine here. Okay, today guys we're going to do the pros and cons on my brand new Ford F-150, well new to me, and 2002 Chevy Avalanche. So let's go over the Chevy Avalanche first, the good stuff and the bad stuff of the truck. Well, this truck has treated me well for the 5 years that I've owned it. The only thing when I got the truck, the radio didn't work, which, yeah, it'd be nice to have a radio. The air conditioner worked, pretty much everything worked. 4x4, you know, she's seen some better days, you know, she's wore out. But the pro and the cons is what we're going to do. The pro is this truck goes through snow so good that I'm very impressed. But this thing is so hard on gas. You know, it's got a big tank like my Ford F-150. And it only gets 12 miles per gallon, no matter what I do. And with the engine running as rough it is now, which I think it's the lifters, I don't know for sure. Or it could be that transmission bell housing there. I know they had problems with the bolts rubbing on there, but I highly doubt that. So the mileage was never good on this truck. It never got good mileage, but it ran good. It always started in winter time, and it went through snow. It's just, it's not really a truck, because I'll show you outside what I mean. It's basically an SUV. You know, it's got them plastic crap. It's not really a truck. So kind of the reason why I wanted to get that Ford F-150, because it is a truck, you know. It's a half-ton, light-duty truck. This one here is just not really a truck. I can't haul anything in it. So that's the cons of this truck. It's just basically a 4x4 to get through the snow. Am I going to get rid of this truck? No, I think I'm going to keep it. I got the insurance pulled off of it. It hasn't been ran since a month ago now. I'm sure it would start. It's a Chevy, but it is leaking oil down there. Let's turn the light on and we'll see what's going on. Well, that's part of the reason why I quit driving her. Look at all the oil. The other part is the engine. The engine is not too good shape. Transmission is, I just put a new transfer case thing in there. The left axle, the wheel bearing is out and it's leaking. So I wouldn't drive that too far or too long, and you might lose your wheel on the axle. Other than that, it's pretty good. The frame's in good shape. I painted that, of course, because it was rusting, but hopefully just make it look nice. Tires are in good shape. Brakes are average. Engine does not burn oil, but it does leak, as you can see. And I was having problems with the starter. There's the starter right there, all full of oil. But the steering had some play in it too. It needed some front end work. Of course, all these Chevys leak oil out of the, you see them oil cooler lines, that's leaking. That'll have to be redone. Gearbox. There's one of the axles on the right side. The left side, you can see, let me just try to get in here. This is the right side axle. The left side is the bearings out on that part. And it's leaking. Is this truck still drivable? Yes, it is. But it's going to need a lot of work. And I don't want to put money in on a 20-year-old truck with 220,000 miles when it's already, it's got engine problems. And I just didn't care to spend all the money on that. I would go outside right now and show you my F-150, but there's no lights in that garage, and I'm supposed to get this all redone so I can get my F-150 underneath here. I haven't done that yet, and I haven't seen the guy. I think he's been busy, the contractor. So when I get a chance to, sorry for the shaky video, when I got a chance to do it, I'll do a review video, a full review video of what I think of the truck. Basically, the 2014 F-150 is far the best truck that I've ever owned. And the reason why is it feels like a truck. It feels solid, and you feel safe in there. This one is kind of, this Avalanche is kind of, it's solid, but it feels small. I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird. I'm getting an F-150, and it's just smooth shifting. The mileage, I get about 18 to 20, which I'm not kidding. It does pretty good. I'm impressed. And it's got the electric steering, which is 10 times better than hydraulic. And you go down the road straight at 70. It doesn't even look like you're going 70. And it's just quiet, smooth, and it stays straight. So that 5-liter V8 engine, oh man, that thing is solid. That's got power. Man, that goes on 6th gear. That's a nice truck. 4x4, that's got them nice mud tires on there. The cons on that truck, I can't figure out the remote control start. I'll start it up, it'll start sometimes I'll just set the car alarm off. So that's the only cons that I have on that truck. Other than that, I love it. I love the satellite radio, I love the Bluetooth, everything I love on the truck. I drive it every single day. I've got 2,000 miles on it so far. It's probably not a lot, but I changed oil already on it. It was 40 bucks. Put the Motorcraft recommended oil in it, and stays on full. Everything's good. No oil leaks. So for what I have to say, if you want a Chevy Avalanche, just want to get through the snow, get that. If you want the Ford 14 F-150, I would get that to haul stuff around or tow. Pretty solid, reliable truck. At the end of the day, I still love this truck, this Chevy Avalanche, and I don't think I want to get rid of it, because these old OBS Chevys are pretty good though. They're pretty reliable. You can get an engine reasonably cheap and put in there, a used engine. So basically what I'm doing is if something goes wrong with the F-150, or I can't afford the payments or something, you know, I got something to fall back on, and this truck is still in good shape. I take good care of it. You can see I clean it. I know it's leaking oil, whatever, but I think the dealer told me that's that oil pan seal. It's all gotta cost money, and you know, it's whatever. So I'm sorry for the lack of videos. I've been very busy. One of my two family members isn't very well. So I'm glad you guys bear with me. Thank you for all the nice comments. I've seen all the nice comments you guys said. There was one person that really pissed me off though, and if you don't like my videos, don't watch them. It's as simple as that. If you don't like my videos, don't watch them. That's just that simple. But other than that, a lot of people have been really nice commenting. Hope you're staying safe with this pandemic. I am. I don't go anywhere anyway. I just sit at home and work on my vehicles, work on my house. I just love it. It's just peaceful, quiet. Anyway, till next time, have a good one. And there'll probably be some cold starts coming soon, because right now it is almost -2 below. Mint.